Hello, we have gotten this task that we are supposed to analyze this short story called Why Honey? And and I will start to tell a summary about this story. Um, it is actually a mother who answers a received letter from a person that she knows, but we don't know that person. And what she writes about is the situation between her and her son, because her son starts to act strange in the age of 15, and the mother is getting suspicious of him committing crimes because he lies to her, and she finds things that she thinks is some kind of evidence that proves that he has committed some crimes. And he always tells a lie to her. He doesn't tell the truth, and she wants him to tell the truth. So she she tells him that she wants the truth, but he just gets angry at her, and she thinks that she is spying on him, and he really don't like that. And the connection between the mother and the son is starting to break, and at some point she is starting to get afraid of him, and the connection is broken totally. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, then I will make a characterization of the son. He has a really bad temper. He has a lot of outbursts, and then we know that he started this weird acting at the age of 15. He started these lies, but the first thing was this cat story about this cat Trudy that had gotten killed, and this boy was a suspect. But we also know that he gets really good grades and that he graduated high school and got a diploma and an award for his essay. Then we know that after this graduation he lost touch with his mother. He got into the Marines and later got married and got into politics, and he's now a governor. But then we also know that he has been in the news, and we kind of get the feeling that it's not in a good way, because the mother's like, she can't believe that this is really her son. We think that the boy has a lot of psychopath traits. Some examples are that he's very good at lying and he's charming. You know, the laugh, he always has a good laugh for you. He is very intelligent, the diploma and the award for his essay. He's manipulating about not telling the truth and just saying, oh, it was my nose that was bleeding, that's why my t-shirt is all bloody and red, and yeah. Then he's gotten a short fuse. He gets really mad and he asks his mother to go kneel for him, and he tells her to shut up and stuff like that. And then juvenile delinquency is also a trait at psychopaths. These things all started when he was back in high school, when he was 15. Also, he gets really aggressive, as I mentioned earlier, and then he seeks excitement, and that's also very common for these people. But we will talk about this later on. Yeah. Then there is some evidence that he did not commit the crime, or there's no evidence that he did. Because, well, the neighbor thinks that it was him who killed the cat, but we don't really know, and then also we don't know if it was somebody else's blood on the t-shirt or if he was actually telling the truth. However, the mother does know that he has lied to her about some things, for example, the race at work and the check, that she found evidence for that it was not true. And those things, together with the various suspicions hints about the crimes makes him a really huge suspect.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a bit about the mother and what I personally think of her and the way she's reacting and if she should be afraid of the son. The mother is very suspicious and very afraid of the son because she keeps finding these things that we spoke about earlier that she sees as evidence, but it's kind of getting on the limit to being paranoid, I think, because she sees him everywhere and in the